Hakeem, a.k.a. The RZA, speaks on Philly. The interviewer. I came up from Philly. Can you send a message back to Philly? Philly is very strong on the grave diggers as well as the Wu-Tang. What is your message to Philly? RZA. See, I love, first of all, Philly, I love. See, Philly, the reason why Philly loves grave diggers and Wu-Tang is because Philly, interviewer. Why is that? Because Philly lives how we live. Stress, oppression, struggle. At the same time, love for each other and love for our neighborhood. Philly is the same way as New York. That's why I go to Philly. I feel at home. They love grave diggers because grave diggers, like Philly, I've been in Philly 100 times. I love niggas out there. When I come out there, they love me because I'm just like them niggas. So that's the reason why Philly go for it. And the reason why other states don't go for it, because they don't recognize. They don't live how we live, man. We live clustered together. Man, you know how it is. I can't really go into it. And so the result of that, see, New York and Philly are so close. Other states, they're far away. They got their own struggle, but our struggle is similar. That's why everybody can relate. It's a similar struggle. Philly and New York have a similar struggle. The interviewer. We are currently writing a book trying to explain this new philosophy that's coming about with Wu-Tang and of course with the grave diggers as well. What would you say that's most important in making it clear to people? RZA. You got to understand that you must go for knowledge, the wisdom, more understanding. That means the habitual, the wisdom of the physical level. See, whatever you think in your head would be expressed physically in many different ways. But the understanding of it is what's drawn up out of individuals. Wu-Tang and grave diggers and anything that you'll ever hear our names affiliated with is dealing with knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. First, it exists in a mental. Second, it exists in the body and soul itself. Understand what is good for you or bad for you. If it's good for you, you go with it. If it's bad for you, you will stay away from it. That's what we are about. Bruce Lee's first student and assistant instructor, a black man. Bruce Lee possessed some of the same anger and fierce pride in his history and culture that one witnessed in the Wutang Clan and other rap artists. The best book I've read on Bruce Lee is by African-American martial artist and boxer Jesse Glover. In the words of Glover, at 6 o'clock there was a knock on the door, and when I opened it, there stood Bruce Lee, ready to give me private instructions. This was my introduction into Kung Fu. August 1959, Seattle, Washington. The relationship between Jesse Glover, the African-American, and Bruce Lee, the Chinese-American, is an excellent example in cross-cultural understanding. They were walkies and shared intimate details of their lives as well as dreams. Bruce's style of Wing Chun. While still in high school, Bruce became interested in Afro-American culture. He was as well known for his cha-cha moves on the dance floor as he was for his activities in the Chinese youth club and his demonstrations of Southern Mandarin style of Kung Fu. Bruce and Jesse lived only 4 blocks away from each other and frequently traveled to and from Edison Technical School together. Glover says, Bruce told me that the praying mantis wasn't his style, and that the form has been taught to him by Fook Young, one of the instructors at the Chinese Youth Club. He said that his own style was called Wing Chun, which was one of the more modern, progressive Kung Fu styles. He said that he had practiced the style for 4 years before he came to the United States from Hong Kong to attend school. Bruce and I met after school and walked home together. Bruce spent the time giving me a rundown on Kung Fu history. We stopped at the corner a block away from the Ruby Chow restaurant where he lived, and we spent a couple of hours going over a variety of moves from several different Kung Fu styles.